Every year, hundreds of thousands of women over 60 experience a stroke that could have been prevented. Not because the warning signs were not there, but because those warning signs looked nothing like what they had been told to expect. The classic stroke symptoms most people know, face drooping, arm weakness, slurred speech, are real and important. But they are only part of the picture, and they are the part that tends to show up in men. Women over 60 experience a different and significantly underreported set of pre-stroke warning signals. Signals that are routinely missed, dismissed, or attributed to tiredness or simply getting older. Signals that in many cases appear days or weeks before a stroke, giving a genuine window to act. Today I am walking you through 5 of them, not to frighten you, to arm you. Stay until the end, because sign 5 is the most overlooked stroke risk factor in women over 60, and the one most doctors never check for. If you are serious about protecting your brain, subscribe for more tips. Let us get into it. 1. Sudden, brief changes in the vision of one eye that disappear on their own. You notice that for a few seconds, sometimes up to a minute, the vision in one eye goes blurry, dims, or partially blacks out. Then it returns to normal on its own. Because it resolved, you file it away as tiredness, a visual migraine, or something to mention at your next optician appointment. This specific experience has a name. It is called Amaurosis Fugax, transient monocular vision loss, and it is one of the most significant stroke warning signals the body can produce. What is happening is that a small clot or piece of arterial plaque has briefly blocked blood flow to the artery supplying the eye, or to the visual processing regions of the brain. The blockage resolves, the vision returns, but it leaves behind critical information. The vascular system supplying your brain has a problem that is not yet catastrophic, but is pointing toward one. The medical term for this type of event is a transient ischemic attack, a TIA, or mini-stroke. A TIA produces no permanent damage, but it is one of the strongest predictors of a full stroke in the near future. A 2016 study published in The Lancet found that the risk of a full stroke in the 48 hours following a TIA is between 3 and 10%, and that early intervention following a TIA reduces subsequent stroke risk by up to 80%. 80%. The window is real. The action has to match it. Most women who experience Amaurosis Fugax do not report it. The vision came back. Everything seems fine. But this is precisely the moment when the medical system can intervene most powerfully, before any permanent damage occurs. What you can do. If you experience sudden vision changes in one eye, even briefly, even if they resolve completely, treat it as an urgent medical signal. Contact your doctor the same day. Use the word TIA when you describe it. Write down exactly when it happened, how long it lasted, and which eye was affected. That specificity matters. And if the vision loss lasts longer than a few minutes or is accompanied by any other neurological symptom, call emergency services immediately. Time is the critical variable in brain protection. 2. And this one is reported almost exclusively by women. Sudden, overwhelming fatigue that arrives without any physical cause. Not the tiredness of a poor night's sleep, not the fatigue of overexertion or a busy day. A sudden, profound exhaustion that arrives unexpectedly and feels completely different from any tiredness you have experienced before. An exhaustion that feels neurological rather than physical, as though something in your system has suddenly, briefly, lost power. In the days or weeks before a stroke, many women report exactly this experience. It is one of the most striking gender differences in stroke presentation, and one of the least discussed outside specialized neurology circles. When women describe it to their doctors, it is frequently attributed to stress, age, hormones, or depression, and the conversation moves on. The mechanism is not fully understood, but researchers believe it relates to early disruption of cerebrovascular blood flow before any other neurological symptoms appear. The brain, sensing reduced oxygen and glucose delivery, reduces non-essential processing to protect core functions. The subjective experience of this is sudden, profound fatigue. A 2014 study published in Stroke, the Journal of the American Heart Association, specifically identified sudden, unusual fatigue as one of the warning signs more commonly reported by women than men in the period preceding a stroke, and called for its inclusion in public-facing stroke awareness campaigns alongside the standard signs. That was over a decade ago. Most public campaigns still do not include it. Most women who experience this dismiss it entirely. They rest, they recover, and they never mention it. Because what would they even say? I was suddenly very tired for no reason? It does not sound like a medical emergency. But in the context of stroke risk, it is precisely the type of signal that deserves a conversation. What you can do. Pay attention to fatigue that feels different, sudden, profound, and unexplained by recent activity. If it is new, has appeared recently, and particularly if it is accompanied by any other sign on this list, tell your doctor specifically. Use the words sudden and unusual. Do not allow it to be attributed to age or stress without further investigation. You know your body. Trust the difference. 3. And this one is not an acute symptom, but a chronic condition quietly building stroke risk every single day. High blood pressure you are not actively and precisely managing. Hypertension is responsible for more strokes than any other single risk factor. Not marginally, significantly. The World Stroke Organization estimates that hypertension is involved in approximately 50% of all strokes globally. And among women over 60, hypertension is both more common than in men of the same age and less aggressively treated. The particular danger of hypertension as a stroke risk factor is its complete invisibility. High blood pressure produces no symptoms in the vast majority of cases. You cannot feel it. It does not hurt. You feel completely normal while it is silently stressing the walls of your cerebral blood vessels, thickening them, making them less elastic, increasing their vulnerability to blockage or rupture, day after day, year after year. What most people do not know is the precision required in blood pressure management after 60. A systolic reading above 130 millimeters of mercury, the top number on your reading, is now classified by the American Heart Association as hypertension requiring intervention. Not 150, not 140, 130. And every 10 millimeter increase in systolic pressure above that threshold increases stroke risk by approximately 20%. Many women over 60 have been told their blood pressure is a little high and to watch their diet. That is not management. Management means knowing your precise daily numbers, having a specific target agreed with your doctor, and taking any prescribed medication without exception. Skipping blood pressure medication, even occasionally, is one of the most common and most dangerous patterns in stroke risk. The medication works while you take it. The protection stops when you do not. What you can do.
Know your exact numbers, not approximately, but precisely. If you do not have a home blood pressure monitor, get one. Measure first thing in the morning, before food or coffee, after sitting quietly for 5 minutes. If your systolic reading is consistently above 130, discuss it with your doctor specifically in the context of stroke prevention. Ask for a target number, a management plan, and a review date. And if you are prescribed medication, take it exactly as directed, every single day.
4. A heart rhythm condition you may be living with right now and have absolutely no idea about. Atrial fibrillation. Atrial fibrillation, AF, is a condition in which the upper chambers of the heart beat irregularly rather than in a coordinated rhythm. When the heart beats irregularly, blood can pool in the upper chambers and form clots. Those clots can travel through the bloodstream to the brain. When they block a cerebral artery, the result is a stroke. AF increases stroke risk by approximately 5 times compared to people with a normal heart rhythm. Among women over 65, AF is both more common and more likely to lead to stroke than in men of the same age. What makes AF particularly dangerous is that it is frequently completely silent. No palpitations, no chest pain, no breathlessness. Many people live with AF for months or years without any awareness of it, often discovered only incidentally during an ECG for an entirely unrelated reason. A 2020 study from the European Heart Journal estimated that undiagnosed AF may account for up to 25% of cryptogenic strokes, strokes where no clear cause is found on initial investigation. A quarter of strokes with no apparent explanation may trace back to a heart rhythm condition the patient never knew they had. The good news is that AF, once diagnosed, is highly treatable. Blood-thinning medications significantly reduce the clot formation risk. The problem is the diagnosis gap. What you can do. Ask your doctor to check your heart rhythm at your next appointment. A simple pulse check or ECG takes minutes and costs nothing. If you own a modern smartwatch or fitness tracker, Apple Watch, Fitbit Sense, or Garmin with health monitoring, many of these now carry FDA-cleared AF detection. Wear it consistently and check the rhythm data regularly. If irregular rhythm is flagged on multiple occasions, report it to your doctor immediately. This is one area where consumer technology is genuinely closing a life-threatening diagnostic gap. 5. The most overlooked stroke risk factor in women over 60, and the one most doctors never check for: undiagnosed sleep apnea. Sleep apnea is a condition in which breathing repeatedly stops and starts during sleep, sometimes hundreds of times per night, causing repeated drops in blood oxygen levels and repeated spikes in blood pressure as the body works to restart breathing. Each apnea episode triggers a stress response. Cortisol and adrenaline surge. Blood pressure spikes. The cardiovascular system is stressed repeatedly through the night while you are completely unaware. Over months and years, this pattern causes measurable damage to the blood vessels supplying the brain, increasing stroke risk by approximately 2 times compared to people without sleep apnea. And here is the detail that most people and many doctors do not know. Sleep apnea in women presents completely differently from sleep apnea in men. Men typically snore loudly and obviously. Partners notice, doctors get told. Women with sleep apnea more commonly experience fragmented sleep, frequent waking, morning headaches, fatigue, and mood changes. Symptoms routinely attributed to menopause, anxiety, or poor sleep hygiene rather than a breathing disorder. A 2021 study from the Sleep Research Society found that women with sleep apnea were significantly less likely to be diagnosed than men with the same severity of condition, and that the diagnostic gap was largest in the over 60 age group. The powerful thing about this warning sign compared to the others is that it is both entirely detectable and entirely treatable. One night of testing, a clear diagnosis, a treatment that works, and stroke risk that reduces significantly within weeks of consistent use. What you can do. If you experience frequent waking, unrested mornings despite adequate time in bed, morning headaches, or unexplained daytime fatigue, ask your doctor specifically about a sleep study. Many areas now offer home sleep testing, a small device worn overnight that measures your breathing pattern without a hospital stay. If sleep apnea is found and treated, typically with a CPAP device, the brain protection benefit begins almost immediately. 5 warning signs that most women over 60 miss until it is too late. 5 signals that could give you the window to protect your brain before a stroke occurs. And one important reminder: if you or anyone near you experiences sudden face drooping, arm weakness, slurred speech, or any sudden severe neurological symptom, call emergency services immediately. Do not drive. Do not wait. Time lost is brain lost. Subscribe for new brain health videos weekly. Leave a comment. Did any of these 5 surprise you? I will see you at the next video. Stay sharp.